Welcome back to the channel, guys. ThePrinceVon here, bringing you part 2 of our DBS Broly Guide for Dragon Ball Fighterz. Today we'll be going over his basic rejumps, his meaties, and his pressure, and some more combos. Let's get into it. Also, if you guys have not already and you are new, you should definitely check out part 1 of this guide. It'll go over his basics, his basic B&Bs, his frame data, just about everything about the character. Okay, so first thing is first, what is a meaty, right? So a meaty basically is when your attack hits on the last possible active frame, right? And I'm pretty sure if you guys are here at this part, then you guys knew that already, but that is just for the people that may not know or understand the fighting game terminology. So you might be asking, how do you meaty with Broly? And it's actually very easy to meaty with Broly. So all you do is you just back up and you 2L. That's all you do. That's all you have to do. I'm going to show you that it works. And that's all you do. I'm going to show you that it works. It catches everything. It catches up tech. It catches delay tech. If you time it right, if you whiff, you just have to react to them actually getting up. It catches forward tech out of the corner, down tech mash, up tech buttons, up tech backdash, heavy. It catches all that shit. So I'm not going to show you all those examples, but I'm going to show you the timing that you would do it for up tech, forward tech, and down tech. So I have Gotenk set to vanish once he gets hit for his recovery. See? Beats up tech. Same thing for forward tech. They're usually not gonna whiff that vanish there. I'll show you guys again. See right there, I hit him, right? And then if they down tech, you still smack them. Even if they delay tech, they still get caught. So this is very, very, very important to keep people in check when you knock them down. And like I said in part 1, you should always have your opponent in the corner if you touch them with Broly. There's no reason for them to still be mid-screen unless you like exhausted your resources and you did like a vanish or something, but they should always be in the corner. Now you might be asking, right, what do you do if you hit them with 2L, right? Here's something that Broly has. He has an option select. Now be careful with this option select, because in sparking it does not work since you are allowed to jump cancel on block. It will not work as an automatic way to confirm your meaty. But all you do, you see what I did? You see my inputs? You see how I did the down light, and then you see the jump light at the side of the screen. I'm going to zoom in on that part, but you see there? That's the OS. So how it worked is, you see that he got hit, right? And I got my jump cancel. I got a regular combo, right? But if they block, you drag them down and you continue your string anyway. You see, I jumped there, but he did not jump. Now in sparking, it'll still make you jump, because you can jump cancel on block, and then at that point you're minus and you're probably gonna get smoked. So be wary of that. You actually have to react in that situation, or you can do this. Now Broly does have ways to get sliding knockdown. He gets sliding knockdown off of 2H. He gets sliding knockdown if you combo into this and don't drop onto the ground. You know, if you vanish and super dash right after. And he also gets sliding knockdown off his medium command grab. Like so. Now, what do you do when you get the sliding knockdown? You don't want to do this meaty because it's not auto timed. So what you want to do instead is go for a safe jump. You just whiff 2L and it's auto timed. If you whiff 2L and an IAD medium, you will catch every single wake up option they do. Of course, unless they delay tech, but if they delay tech, then you can just do your walk back to L to catch their tech. And as you saw there, you actually get a rejump off that up tech if you hit them in the air and they do not block. So like this, boom, like so, right? That's very easy. And then he also has another layer to his Oki. He's got this baby right here. The Meteor shower. This thing is pretty good. I don't use it as much anymore. I only really use it if I want to force people to spark, or if they don't have spark and they're forced to hold that mix, because it's Broly. Not, however, do it in situations like this, because it will whiff and you will not, well, the meteors will whiff and you will not be plus. See, I'm -2, so they can actually escape that if they want to. They can vanish out or whatever. You know, vanishing out might get them hit, but it's their turn pretty much. And if you get hit, the Ki Blast stop dropping. So that's Broly's Meteor Shower Oki. Now the last thing we're gonna go over before we get into the rejumps is Broly's Reflect Proof String. Now the reason a Reflect Proof String is so important is because if you meaty them with this and they down tech and reflect, you're going to get smoked if you try and do the OS, because this has a shit ton of recovery, right? And this is no better. What you want to do is simply do as followed. You'll want to do this. And then they die. They die for that. So what you do is you 2L, you react to how, make sure you're always reacting to how they tech. Because even though the meaty is auto-timed and the OS is there, you should always react to if they're teching down or if they're teching up, so then you can be wary for reflect. If they're teching down, I usually just go for the Reflect Proof String. I don't really do the 5LL unless I feel like they're not going to reflect, but most times I'll opt to go into the Reflect Proof String. If they reflect your 5L, your 5M, you can 5H your way back in. You can Ki Blast, Eraser Blow, whatever the fuck you want to do. Now let's get into the rejumps. Now I'm going to start very simple. The way this rejump works, the JH rejump, is as followed. So when you're doing this part, you see that green ball? I'm gonna slow it down for you guys. You have to wait for it to explode, right? If you do it too early like here, again, it's not even gonna combo. So make sure you're always delaying your super jump. So wait for the ball to explode, and everything else is easy peasy. You just time it as fast as possible. That's the rejump route that you're going to use off most starters. If you hit a regular light, there's 2 routes you can do. You can either just do 2L into 2M into 236M. If you start with 2L and you don't have enough time to react to do a medium into 236M, you can do this rejump. As you guys can see, you can get rejumps, well, you can link 2L off of 5H. You can also rejump off of 5H. So if you do this, same rules apply. You just have to do a jump medium at the end, and there you go. Always be wary of how you start your rejump routes to know how you have to end it, because sometimes you'll have to end it like that. Sometimes you'll have to end it with 2L, 5L, and then jump, you know, stuff like that. Usually, so if you have high hit stun decay and say you hit a jump medium, right? So you'll want to do this. Like that. Simple. You see how much damage that is? You see how much damage that is? Now, the rejump route that you will want to use off your mediums is the same. You know, you can do a little Street Fighter tech, you know, shim sham, whatever, whiff punish them. So like this, make sure you delay that super jump. You don't have to delay it like only a little bit. You can delay it as late as possible if you'd like. He also can get sparkless TODs off that rejump, so it's very important to know. I'll probably showcase the sparkless TOD at the end of this video, but it's very, very, very important to know. Make sure you guys subscribe for part 3 if you want more advanced rejumps. I'll be showcasing the mid-screen rejumps in part 3 and his other manually timed rejumps in part 3. Make sure you guys subscribe to catch that. Now I'm going to show you some other rejumps he has that are nice to take note of. If you guys have not seen my Super Dash Confirm combo video, make sure you check that out because it uses these assets or whatever you may want to call them to do those rejumps. So what you'll want to do is if you hit people on the ground and you super dash at them, you want to do, I messed it up, but you want to do an IAD light and then do that, right? Not that follow-up route, but you want to do an IAD light and then do 2L and then you jump from there. So you can actually get a double rejump off of that like this. All that off of a straight super dash. And then he also has a delayed jump medium to rejump if you hit people at jump height or above their head and they're on the ground and you super dash. Sometimes it'll work in the air, but the ranges are pretty inconsistent for me to test and really show you guys, but just know that it can possibly happen. So this is the delayed jump medium. That's how you do it. You can double rejump off of that as well. So here you go. Loads and loads and loads of damage. You can do 2 delayed jump medium rejumps in 1 combo actually. You do this. If you want to really sauce on somebody, you can do stuff like that. Now he also can rejump off his 236L in the air. I'll go over more routes of that in part 3, but for now he has a Dragon Rush combo that uses it. So it's like this. Actually, it doesn't work on small characters. Make sure you remember that. So Dragon Rush combo is like this, and the annotations will be in the description for every single combo I show you guys. That's the Dragon Rush combo with a 236L rejump. Also, if you guys don't want to do the rejump, you can do the IAD loop combo like this. You have to super jump forward though. It does less damage than the rejump, but it's cool looking, you know. If you want to show that you know everything with Broly, it's cool looking. You can also do it off 2368. That does a grip of damage, but there's actually a really damaging rejump that you can do off 236H, and that will be in part 3. You know what? You guys are in luck today because I'm going to show you guys how to do a sparkless COD with the 236M rejump, just to show you guys how important it is to know how to do this combo. And just like that, you killed a character without even using your spark. And now you have a great lead. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Part 3 of the guide will hopefully be up next week. And now I'm going to show you guys a sneak peek of what you'll be seeing in that part.